man, yo. Welcome back to another episode of IBTE Sports Podcast. You got your boy Lawrence, Kenny, Phil, and Neil. What's up, man? How y'all feeling? How y'all living? Super Bowl
week.
Super Bowl. Yo,
Super Bowl
Kenny,
week.
I got one question.
What?
Can Mama Lacey make me some pistachio cookies? One time.
Is it that fire?
Early request.
Yeah, pistachio cookies are.
I've heard stories. I heard the legend.
Pistachio cookies are crazy.
Yeah, she make the best pistachio cookies, man.
FYI, Phil, I see you confused. That's me and the other one, just so I can see the comments on my computer because I can't see the right thing.
What the fuck? Special guest out of nowhere. Hold on.
Oh man,
Gotcha.
What's up with y'all? How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling good. Feeling great. We're doing all right.
This we might have to mark this episode.
Well, I'm just excited. I'm just excited for what's about to happen this weekend. We got Super Bowl Sunday. We got next week. Tiger Woods is officially back for the new season of golf, and then the football season's over. I'll have to hear about nothing for.
Kenny, he said he's got dinner. He's got dinner again.
Sunday, yeah, of course he does.
He's got
dinner during the Super Bowl. Of course he does.
I didn't say I had dinner. He's so full of shit.
You don't support if I'm showing up. So.
That's crazy. I didn't say that.
Oh, he's definitely not showing up now.
Yeah, I'm probably the reason why. My fault.
You know what? I might have to bring some boxing gloves.
Damn.
To get it, shake it right outside.
Then I might have to show up.
Some rock'em sock'ems.
How about you, Phil? What's up with you, man?
Pretty good. Hey, one last game, NFL this Sunday. Excited to see. Hopefully, my South Korean site props. Hopefully, they hit. So I'm excited to see what bets I have planned for
South Korean site props.
Yes, because you can't bet on certain props on like sportsbook.
What type of shoe? Wow. What color shoelaces is Patrick Mahomes gonna be wearing?
White. Already, it's minus 500, but we're betting
for what?
For the shoelaces.
You're lying.
No,
are you serious?
That was just a random ass number.
Oh,
they're wearing white.
I was about to say because obviously I haven't been on no. What was the one? Bet
My
AG.
bookie.
My bookie. There's
Bet
Bet AG. That was before that's the true DJ. If you was betting on that before,
and they made you use a credit card. A debit card wouldn't work. It had to be a credit card.
You had to use. I used Bitcoin for that shit. I was using the crypto for that shit.
I use that site once a year, only for the Super Bowl. So
he said, "Guys, what was it? The national anthem? How long it was? Or whatever."
Coin toss.
You're crazy as hell.
Gatorade color.
What he was really betting last year was will we or will we not see a titty from Rihanna? That's what he bet.
We saw a belly there. He was performing pregnant.
Crazy, bro.
But yeah, I'll review those picks at the end of the pod. So
someone stop this man.
If they hit, it's not a problem.
That's true too. That's true. Hey man, listen. Y'all tuning in right now. Make sure y'all sub to the YouTube channel. Like this video on Facebook and YouTube. We're gonna be talking the Super Bowl, our predictions, which I don't know if it's gonna be a clean sweep or not, but I'm interested to see because things could have changed. There's a lot of conspiracies out there now, so hey.
Damn, we betting cricket? I mean, you might want to call the number.
What happened?
Someone said, I feel I caught myself betting cricket.
Bro,
yeah.
Cricket. Let me tell you.
He needs to. Toby, you need to call the number.
Cricket is good. Cricket's actually good to bet.
He's actually. Remember, you guys asked who's that last number that's in the chat?
Yeah.
Really?
That's him.
He's in our chat. We don't even know.
Yeah. So he tells. He tells Kenny a lot. He tells you, Phil. I see all the tickets. He like, I tell Kenny on this. I tell Phil on this too. So he's active, but he doesn't really say much.
You can say what's up. What's a
while? Legs minus 450 on the cricket.
Oh, is there max unders on cricket?
Yeah, me and Neil tested that theory out before too. It don't matter what you bet.
Don't matter.
We bet like a negative 17,000 and fucking.
It was fucking crazy, bro. That was my last. That was it. After that, I had $5 left in the FanDuel. I said, all right. I'm putting this.
$5 to win 2 cents.
It was like $5 to win $1. I put that shit on a minus 550 tennis bet, and he fucking lost. And I texted Lawrence. It was like the match was at like 5 in the morning. I texted Lawrence at like 6. I was like, he fucking lost.
They'll let you know. Sports betting is at an all-time high right now, man.
Bad juju.
All-time high, like goodness or badness?
Or just like just everybody's doing it. Yeah,
Got you.
just everybody's doing it right now. So it's like.
Have you guys been to the new the bookie or the thing up in the casino, the new spot?
Nah,
up there yet?
I was actually gonna go to the Turning Stone this weekend, but I
the lounge
decided
is crazy.
You know, hey, we definitely got to go
for sure.
So we should do that for March Madness. March Madness would be fun.
March Madness. I always I used to go up to the casino, the sports book for the first day of March Madness and just watch all the games and bet. I don't bet anymore, so. But I watched the games.
You retired twice. Crazy.
But yeah, 2 times. 2 times retired.
Yeah, let you know. True D-Gen to the core.
How? If I retired,
you will be right. You'll be back.
I can't. It took me a year to come back before. I'm done. The apps are off the. You know what? This is how serious I am about it. The apps are even on my phone still. I just don't even log into them.
Kenny, I'm pretty sure we heard the story before from 2 people on this pod, but you know.
Nah, Lawrence would say that shit every other week. Lawrence would
every other week and be like, "But like, I'm still bet, just not like as much."
Yeah, like so you're not retiring then. So you are continuing. You're gonna continue to bet
anymore.
I accept it. Listen, I accept it. Acceptance is the first step. That's the first thing you got to do. It is what it is.
See, I removed myself from the whole situation before. I took myself out the chat and everything.
And you're like,
see, that's what happens.
Me back.
Toby, that's what happens. They give you that fucking deposit match.
They know. Listen, the algorithm be booming.
They give you that fucking $100 deposit match.
They've been going for 74 hours. Oh yeah. That to them. What's the most they have ever bet on a ticket? We're gonna
deposit give you the deposit 100%. Match. Right.
Keep coming
they hit you with that. They hit you with that email. Come back. We miss you. Take a $100 deposit max. Like, oh.
What? So obviously Super Bowl Sunday. Hope everybody eats good. Drink good if you're drinking. Be safe getting home. You know, but Super Bowl Sunday, we got the Chiefs. We got the 49ers. Oh man, where do y'all stand at with this game? Has anything changed for y'all?
Who do you want to go first?
Phil.
Well,
talk to the people.
Mentioned earlier, we may all be on the same page, and you know what always happens? We're all on the same page. That team loses most of the time. So I'm going to go
another thing this year, though.
Really?
What happened?
Past picks.
For us, I feel like it hasn't been a thing.
The what hasn't, Kenny? Your mic sucks. What did you say? Sounds like you're talking underwater. It's like. Go ahead, Phil.
But I don't know. My heart's saying Kansas City, but my head's saying San Fran, just because I feel like everyone's on Kansas City right now. Yes, they're not. Everyone's smashing Kansas City money line right now.
Las Vegas is on San Francisco right now.
Yeah,
I thought everyone smashed KC money line as soon as they saw them.
No,
it's gonna. I think it's gonna go complete opposite of what the public's doing.
So
unfortunate.
So I'm kind of exactly on the same page as Phil. I really, really think so. My heart is telling me My heart is telling me KC. Right? It's telling me Mahomes. It's telling me Kelsey. Because I mean, we saw what the fuck Detroit just did to San Fran in 2 quarters of football, and this ain't Jared Goff. This Mahomes and this Kelsey.
This borderline
and this Andy Reid, right? This
borderline dynasty right here.
Right. This ain't no borderline. This is the dynasty, right? So I'm feeling KC hard, but I just don't know. I feel like I don't know, man. Like let's not get it twisted for a second and think that KC's defense hasn't been top 5 all year. and the weapons that they have. They got CMC, they got Ayuk, they got fucking Jennings, they got fucking Kittle, who's got a toe injury right now. They got Debo. Like, they got some of the most dangerous guys in the league on that team. But I have a feeling that something crazy is going to happen and San Fran's going to win. But my money, if I was to put money on the game, I'd put it on KC. That's what I think is going to happen. I think.
So if you're betting your hard-earned money, you believe that the Chiefs are going to win.
I would put my money on KC, but I have a gut feeling that San Fran's going to win this game. If I was going to pick 'em,
yeah, that's what I believe too. Like people say I think collectively their defense is good, but their weak point is the run game. Oh yeah, there we go. Appreciate you, Phil.
Yeah, I'm feeling like sort of the same way, just because everything looks great for Kansas City. Like they've been underdogs 3 straight games and won every single one. Like momentum's there for them. It's just I feel like everyone's on Kansas City. They have the momentum. Everyone's rooting for them. Well, not everybody, because a lot of people don't like certain people on certain teams.
This is history.
I mean, hold on a second. Let's not Toby and Lawrence, both y'all. Let's not get crazy for a second and say Kansas City doesn't have a good run defense, because they just kept. I mean, sure, they game planned for it, but Baltimore was the number 1 rushing team in the league, and they held them down. So if I'm not going to say for 1 second that Kansas City needs to shore up their run defense to stop CMC. They shored up their run defense well enough to stop Lamar Jackson and that whole Baltimore team. So if now here's the thing though, is you game plan hard for something like that. Is a team like San Francisco with Shanahan, who's a great play caller, they're gonna try to find ways to expose you in other areas. But I just don't see, like, that's why I would pick KC with money, because I just don't see a weakness in Kansas City's defense that Brock Purdy can fucking slice up. Personally,
Andy Reid can get outclassed by Shanahan once again. Other way around. But
their weakness is their linebacker. So the run defense is the weakness. Just the Ravens just didn't exploit it. They only gave their running back the ball.
And the week before, the Bills put 200 on their head.
Right. Yeah, it's not to say their rush defense is terrible, but like if you're going to pick one part of their defense that you want to exploit, that's the part.
Yeah.
Chiefs activated Sky Moore.
And Snead is not to be played with, which we already know that too. So Ayuk might be in federal prison.
And we've also seen just to talk about defenses for a minute. We've also seen defenses that can force turnovers as well, and we also see quarterbacks that have given turnovers throughout the season as well. And Mahomes ain't that man. Mahomes don't give the ball over, especially in playoffs.
That's a fact.
And we've seen Purdy give the ball to the other team many of times. And if you want to win this game, you cannot give KC the ball at all. Can't give them the ball on turnover wise. You can't give them the ball.
Yeah, but their lineman didn't play last week too, so it doesn't really I'm not going to use that against them.
I think Joe Tooney's out as well. So
yeah, but that's who he's talking about, I believe.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, ultimately for me, it's going to come down to the quarterback is going to have to win you the game, because both defenses are good defenses. So it comes down to, do you trust Brock Purdy to beat the number 2 defense in the NFL, or do you trust Patrick Mahomes to beat the San Francisco 49ers defense? It seems like it's a pretty clear-cut answer.
Yeah.
Thank you. So now this goes it feels like a Curb Your Enthusiasm episode. It's coming all back full circle to the San Francisco 49ers and how I said all year, do I trust Brock Purdy to beat a top 5 quarterback in a playoff game? No, the fuck I don't. And we almost saw. I mean, listen, it took a fucking God smack off a fucking face mask touchdown against Detroit to beat Jared Goff.
Right.
This ain't Jared Goff, although he kind of wishes he would Jared Goff. But
it's good. We talking Super Bowl, man.
I don't think so.
Purdy ain't. I don't think. I mean, listen, if Purdy outduels Mahomes, he deserves every single fucking penny that comes his way. But it ain't gonna fucking happen. It ain't gonna happen, but it should. You know what? And on paper, it should happen, right? Like Purdy has the more weapons and better offensive line.
No.
When you
Right,
that, listen,
on
when
paper,
you that dude,
Brock Purdy
when you
doesn't
that
have better
dude,
weapons than
no,
Patrick
no,
Mahomes?
no. On paper, I'm saying on paper, you're saying it should have no, because one guy is the greatest talent we've ever seen at the position, and one guy is not. So no, on paper, he should not outduel Patrick Mahomes. I don't care if he's playing with prime Randy Moss, prime Terrell Owens, it doesn't matter. The other guy on the other side is the greatest talent we've ever seen.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't care. I'd still on paper, I would pick Brock Purdy to outduel Patrick Mahomes in this game with these weapons. It's just the weapons are too much.
Wow.
Now here's the thing. You
But
take Kittle out of
we
here.
all watch football though. You know the weapons. You still need to have a good quarterback, because if it was just all about weapons, then quarterback would be an irrelevant position in football. We know that's not the case.
Yeah.
I think the injury to Kittle is going to be massive. I don't think he's going to play even close to 100%. I don't think he's going to play close to 70%. I think he's going to be chilling at literally. He didn't practice all last week. He's yet to practice this week. I think he's going to be at maybe 45, 55% at the most. And that toe injuries are no fun. Fuck, man, that right there, that could kill KC.
What is it? What does he have?
He's got a toe injury. He
What
didn't
else?
practice at all last week. He hasn't practiced
Turf
yet.
toe?
I don't know if it's turf toe because they haven't played on turf. But I think
You know that doesn't matter, right?
today was the first day that he practiced.
I'll be out there.
That's why they were complaining about the
I was about to
UNLV.
say,
That's
I
why
had
they were
chronic-
complaining
I
about the
had chronic
UNLV
turf toe. That
the
did not come
UNLV
That should
field
not.
because they
That
fucked
shit
up
did
his
not come
toe.
from turf.
It is definitely hard to play against.
Kidding.
Yeah, so that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the
saying,
thing. Is if
He said it's not
KC
turf,
goes
they're gonna
up,
play on turf. I said what?
if KC goes up, then San Fran's in trouble. Like we see San Fran play from ahead.
Yeah,
Constantly, all year.
we've seen Mahomes be down 17, 14.
Yeah, Mahomes.
It's not. We've seen every scenario already. We've seen this man down 13 seconds and come back. So it's like shit can get real spooky. We've seen every scenario, but we don't know nothing about Purdy like that.
Oh no, the
Remember
Lions.
when they were down?
Lions
Remember
are
when they
definitely
were
good.
down 24-0 in the first half to Deshaun Watson, and then went in halftime up 28-24? Remember that? They were down
Crazy work.
24-0 halfway through the second quarter.
Yeah.
And put up 4 touchdowns.
Dan Campbell he got ahead of himself. That's all that was. He just wanted to win absolute. That was what happened with him. He just needed to be smart, play the numbers. Other team struggled to.
I don't know what he's trying to say.
You think the Niners are going to go up? Oh, so he's talking. He's talking about the Ravens. They're not going to do what the Ravens did, pretty much. So
they did it against the Lions.
The Ravens just completely abandoned who they were.
I mean, but I don't know. Like we've made this mistake before with questioning the Chiefs, just like people made the mistake before questioning the Patriots with Tom Brady. Like, as long as those guys are your quarterback, you really got to not question it. It's almost like keep it simple, stupid. Like we overthink this stuff. Like these are the greatest talents we've seen. I don't know why we keep asking if they can do it.
No, Ramar, I don't know about that. I believe I think the Lions will score every possession. They're that talented.
No, he's asking. He's saying, can the Chiefs score every possession?
Oh, so okay, I see.
Which I mean, we saw against Buffalo, they were absolutely that offense was absolutely clicking. Last week,
do we take the over or under? Stay away from that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's even in the last like 40 Super Bowls or something like that.
47.5 is the over under. I don't.
Yeah,
that's a lot of points.
In the last, I think 41 games or 41 Super Bowls, it's 20-20 and 1 or something like that. So
also,
good luck.
Also, just I like what
50,
Ant just said. Casey got experience.
Like
that's a really good point. I think there's a lot to be said about Kyle Shanahan, who's been in big games and has choked, and Andy Reid, who has been in big games and has succeeded. Right now, yes, Andy Reid has had Patrick Mahomes, and Shanahan's had Jimmy Garoppolo in the past. That's a huge part of it. But still, that coaching experience
at the mouth right now.
That coaching experience is huge, right? you've been there. You know what you fucked up before, so you can come back and not fuck up that second time around or third time around.
Shanahan's been there too.
Fun fact: there's been 3 other times in NFL history where the same head coaches have played each other in the Super Bowl twice, and all 3 other times the coach that won the first one won the second one.
That's a stat.
That's a bar.
So you said Chiefs.
That's a stat right there. That stat right there. I bet my house on KC to win because of that stat right there.
I don't know, man. Everything is pointing to KC. It's just
that's what I'm saying.
It is what it is.
But for us, it is. But it's not for like the professionals because the lines opened at 2.5, and then it moved quickly to KC because everyone jumped on them. But now it's gone back to 2.5, so everybody is back on San Fran again.
I don't know.
Oh, me. Cool.
Yeah, I agree with Jack. I think KC's play calling is going to be. I mean, I don't know how you can stop. You're not going to stop Mahomes and Kelsey. You're just not.
Anybody in the chat got the Niners? I want to see something.
Phil has them.
Yeah.
Phil's going Niners.
I don't think either.
Phil, do you know why Phil secretly has the Niners?
Secretly?
Because the secret reason why you have them is because
he threatens his dad.
Every Super Bowl that Patrick Mahomes wins, the conversation gets louder and louder, and he don't want to have it yet.
I picked KC to win beginning of the year just like you, Kenny. What are we talking about?
Yeah, and now
you switched up.
And now rent is due, and you're asking for an extension.
Hey, we get paid on Sunday regardless, so hopefully.
Oh man,
you're absolutely right.
Crazy.
The conversation is: at what point do we say Patrick Mahomes is better than Tom Brady?
I'm not saying that, but the conversation for him to be in the conversation of greatest all time gets louder and louder with every Super Bowl he wins. Obviously, he will still only have 3.
Nah, so this one turns it up.
This one turns it up because it's back to back. It's also back to back.
Back to back.
Back to back.
And don't listen. And if he get a 3-peat, it's over.
I think it's over. If he gets a 3-peat, I think it's over. To be honest, I think if he gets a 3-peat, it's over. I don't know. It's still 7. What's he got? 8 rings? Tom Brady or 7?
Tom's got 7.
Go back to the recording we had. It's just
seven's crazy.
People handle their business.
So that's what 7 is nuts. That's why I'm saying. It obviously is not going to be a thing yet. But with every Super Bowl win this guy gets, the conversation gets louder and louder.
Yeah. He should really have 6 rings because how the fuck did the Seahawks lose that fucking game? They had Marshawn Lynch on the 1-yard line.
Let's throw the ball.
What's the other one?
Atlanta 2.
Yep, Atlanta.
But I mean, listen, that was all Tom. So I mean, you can't take that away from him. The man came back from down.
Kyle Shanahan.
James White.
Yeah, Kyle Shanahan, exactly.
Kyle Shanahan was the coach.
Are we sensing a trend?
Kenny,
are we sensing a trend?
Yeah. Choked in the Super Bowl with the Falcons, then he choked with the Niners up 17. Nasty work.
And then he choked with the Niners against the Rams.
Well, it's nasty work.
What do you mean?
Choked.
No, I'm talking about the chat. Sorry.
The tuck rule and the tuck rule and the tuck rule.
Also, time out to answer Ant's thing. Quarterbacks don't play against each other though.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Like Mahomes and
even though that's still that's the dialogue.
Like I know people say that, but like I don't really like you never beat so and so. Well, that's cool. We don't line up against one another. Like as much as like we give Josh Allen shit. Like even the winning.
I was about to say even the winning stat. They say quarterback. Winning is not a quarterback stat. But then that's the first thing they bring up. So
you think Josh Allen thought for 1 second that he put his defense out there up 7 points with 13 seconds left in the game that they were going to fucking tie that game? Do you think Josh Allen thought that?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like we should, but like that's not his fault. Like,
He
did everything. He did everything perfectly. That's right. 13 seconds left. I made sure my defense aren't going to like. So you can't hold Josh Allen accountable for that loss.
No, that's what I mean. I understand why the win-loss is it's supposed to be not a quarterback stat, but it is a quarterback stat because I mean they handle the ball.
It's around for whoever they want to hold down.
That's true.
Well,
that's true.
Because typically it's the most recognizable face, and the teams change and everything, but the quarterback doesn't. So it's just
Oh,
easiest to identify Mahomes versus Allen instead of the Bills versus the Chiefs.
Yeah, Jack,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Pat
Tom's
is
the
on,
GOAT.
like his projections is he's gonna probably shatter everybody's
Yeah, Tom's
numbers.
definitely the GOAT for still right now. We were just saying
yeah.
at some point,
Pat definitely has a
if
good
Pat
chance to beat it,
continues
though.
if Pat continues
Yes.
to do this, right? We were just saying the conversation
say that.
might start to creep up a little bit and be like,
He
well,
threw in his third year, then he threw 50 touchdowns.
Mahomes beat Tom.
Third. No, it was like that was his 7th year.
Seven?
Yeah,
How
he
long
threw
has
50.
he been in there?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Tom Brady.
No, I'm talking about Pat.
I'm talking
about Pat.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
I mean, I feel like if Mahomes did beat Brady,
I'm talking about
he still have a way to go. I wouldn't claim him just yet.
is Lamar?
Yeah, but it's
not Lamar.
what we're trying to say is it's just like they just use that to hold down whoever. Like that was the point of us saying that.
Yeah.
Obviously, winning matters.
All we said is Phil don't want Mahomes to keep winning because the more he wins, the louder the conversation gets. We're not saying that it's a for sure thing, but there becomes the conversation can start to be had when Mahomes gets to 3, 4, 5, 6. If he stays at 2, there's no conversation ever be had.
Right. And especially, I think it says something if somebody does do, like we said, like a back-to-back or like a three-peat. Like that's just incredible stuff. Like that's greatness, you know.
In football.
Yeah, I think a Super Bowl is the hardest championship to win for
What's
sure.
His turn right now.
What do you say, Phil?
What was the last one? The Patriots back to back?
Well, right? Did they go back to back?
It should have been the what's the name, but
who?
This Seattle had a chance to go back.
Seattle, that was right.
Yeah,
Seattle had, and then they ran the ball on a.
You're gonna have to give us this one.
KC had a chance too.
Yeah, Jack. That's why we're saying that now is like it's already kind of crazy that he's already creeping into conversations at this point in his career.
Lawrence, that's a good question, Lawrence. It's up to Lawrence to be honest, because
I don't have a gaming system, so it's not directed towards me.
Yes, it is.
Man, we talking about the Super Bowl. Why are we talking about video games? What is this nonsense?
He's talking about Madden again. Like Madden sucks. Madden is terrible.
He's not wrong there.
Everybody does that lurk shit.
Copy and paste every year.
They began one-handed picks with defensive linemen and shit.
Yeah, but I haven't seen that Mahomes animation all year this year.
They lied.
Basically.
It's a great way to sell the game.
Absolutely.
No fucking shit.
One clip. Boom.
All right, back on track. Who cares about that?
Seahawks Super Bowl was an asterisk. What else? They cheated against the Rams.
Wait, but
asterisk.
I get what you're saying, but could we call it an asterisk just because Pete Carroll was stupid? It's not like there was any controversy behind it.
I think in this conversation, the asterisk just means
that shit to this day.
The asterisk just means not like it's like it was fake, but like it maybe should have went the other way.
Because the one that has an asterisk to me is the Tuck rule year.
For sure.
Because they should have maybe even got there.
Yep.
And then you
that was crazy.
And then you have Spygate year because again you cheated during the season to get there. And then you could put the asterisk on the Seattle one because that was the Deflategate year.
Ooh. And double asterisks, Deflategate and Pete Carroll. Double asterisks.
If you're not cheating,
you're not winning. You're not trying.
Bro, I think I've seen something about Richard Sherman going straight into Pete Carroll's face. Or no, Marshawn Lynch went straight to Pete Carroll's face and just laughed at him. Laughed at him.
To answer your question, Mahomes, it was his second year in the league, but first year as a starter that he threw for 50 touchdowns.
So incredible.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I didn't understand that. I don't think he's even given anybody a straight answer yet. I don't think he can.
Because do you know what the real answer is? Which he can't tell you this, but this is the real answer.
Hello, this is Vegas.
No, they won the Super Bowl the year before it, and Malcolm Smith won the MVP. He wanted Russell Wilson to get a Super Bowl MVP. He needed another touchdown to pad them stats.
Good point, Kenny.
As a grown man, I wouldn't be able to look at you the same no more.
So we've seen like just to get back on this matchup, we've seen this San Francisco defense that is so daunted and so scary. We've seen them now back-to-back games get kind of beat up a little bit, right? Like people I'm not saying myself, but so experts and people on sports talk radio and stuff like that have said that they should have lost the game against Green Bay if Jordan Love didn't throw that ball across his body like an idiot, and they should have lost against Detroit. They had everything go their way in the third quarter, every single thing they're going their way. Now you look at the other side, you look at KC's path to the Super Bowl. Sure, they got beat up by Buffalo, but Buffalo does that to them every single time they play. Buffalo and KC battle the fuck out of each other every single time they play. Baltimore, everybody picked Baltimore. I mean, not everybody. Kenny was hard on KC. A lot of people were hard on KC as well. I'm just looking at these defenses, and because you know what they say, defense wins championships, right? I'm just looking at these defenses, and I'm thinking KC's defense has the upper hand here, just because they haven't been beaten up that badly in the playoffs yet. We've seen San Fran give it up. Like, we've seen San Fran give up 24 or what was it, 21 in 2 quarters? Like, 24. That's crazy. At home, 21 in 2 quarters at home.
They miss their defensive coordinators because Steve Wilkes is just not that guy. Like, they have the most talent their defense has had in the past 5 years, and this is the worst version of their defense in the past 5 years. And there's only one that we can look at. I mean, Saleh had him looking great. D'Amico Ryans had him looking great. Wilkes has him looking like, okay, but when you have Bosa, Young, Greenlaw, Ward, I mean, Hufunga's out now, but they had Hufunga. I mean, like, you have all these guys. Why is your defense right? Fred Warner, I forgot him too.
They got 2 of the best linebackers in football.
And you're just like, meh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Teams lose coordinators every year. Some teams can't come back from that shit, right? You get entrenched with that coordinator, and then next thing you know,
he said, "Yeah, I know."
I know.
Damn. Well, I mean, speaking from experience,
I'm also looking at Kyle Shanahan in this game, and I'm looking at how much is he going to let Brock Purdy cook, right? At what point does he give the ball to CMC and say, "Listen, Brock, I'm gonna let you chill for a minute, but we gotta."
He's about to unleash CMC Panthers.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking CMC's getting 40 touches this game.
No, bro, there's no way.
Right? Like CMC and Debo might split 60 touches.
Yeah, all the stops for this one.
60.
I don't know.
He's kind of close.
Like
between runs, screens, trick passes.
I don't
kick
care.
Returns.
CMC's got to touch the ball minimum 30 times. I don't care.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Kick return, it don't matter. You're tripping.
That's what
I gotta put you out there at safety and let you tip it one time. You touching the damn ball, bro.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
He's definitely learned his lesson on putting the belief in the.
Because I mean, at what like this is a big fucking moment, right? This is the last pick in the draft, Mr. Irrelevant, coming out here like.
But now is when we find out if they really believe in him as much as they've been telling us they believe in him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because if you believe in him like you tell us you believe in him, you just keep playing this motherfucker like you've been playing it.
Right.
If you're a little nervous that he's going to pucker up against Pat, we're going to see an uptick for.
We'll see. We'll see by the play calling.
That's
the play calling for sure. For sure.
Very early. We'll find out.
For sure. But I mean, I think early on, I think you're going to get a heavy dose of screen passes. I think you're going to get a heavy dose of running CMC early on to settle Brock Purdy in a little bit.
This is the same coach that let Jimmy Garoppolo throw the ball 8 times in a playoff game. So he is not afraid to be like, we just are not afraid to throw the ball.
Not afraid.
Like, he don't care about your feelings.
Yeah, you got to do this. You got to do this. Handoff.
Yeah, just
handoff.
Just like Jimmy Drew threw that ball 8 times when they got to the Super Bowl the first time against the Chiefs. Then
and still had an interception.
If he throws the ball 12 or 16 more times, they don't fucking blow the lead.
No. The game in the conference
championship.
They threw it 8 times and won.
In the Super Bowl.
No, he threw the ball 8 times and they won.
That was against Green Bay.
And shit down his leg.
Was that against Green Bay when they put up 41 points? Mostert and what was the guy over there?
And the quarterback threw the ball.
Mitchell.
It was
Mostert and Mitchell. They combined for 8 touchdowns or something fucking crazy. It was insane. Yeah, they ran all over Green Bay in Green Bay. Crazy. We want to pick them, Lawrence? Want to pick them?
Yeah.
Give our prediction. Go ahead,
Phil.
Phil.
Throw a score in there for good measure.
Yeah, throw a score in there, Phil. Let me hear it.
Well, San Fran. I'm gonna say over 31-28.
San
This is a
Fran
little high.
over 31-28. So
He's
you're
taking the
going
over on the game. He's saying.
over on
Yep.
the game. You got San Fran winning it, and the score is 31-28.
See.
Got you. All right.
Oh damn! I could do
Damn,
the
how
same
about
thing.
that? Same thing as you.
Oh damn! The notes.
Everybody wants it to come down to a fucking
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
When's
it's like
When's the last Super Bowl that came down to a fucking field goal?
last year, and then the year before was a last possession touchdown from you guys. So it's not like it's that unheard of.
3 points.
It was 3
For
points
me,
last year.
for me, I got to be honest.
I don't remember the Super Bowl last year.
The Chiefs, man.
What did I do last
I got
year?
the Chiefs 28-17.
Yeah, I'm taking Chiefs 31-21.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think that there's just I don't know. This Chiefs defense is not what the other two defenses were that the Niners have seen the past 2 weeks. I think if they get down in a big hole, they're not going to be able to climb out.
So Vegas has Niners at -2. They have the Super Bowl MVP for Patrick Mahomes at +150. Somehow the losing team picked is going to have I don't know how that works. But I'm going to go here.
They telling on themselves, bro?
Yeah, bro. I think that's crazy. And listen,
right.
I know as much as we don't want to talk about it, you can't sit here and tell me that they don't want Taylor Swift screaming, "I'm going to Disney World" with Travis Kelce at the end of that game, holding up that trophy. Like, you can't tell me that they don't want that shit to happen.
They gotta have it.
They gotta have that shit. I'm going KC. I think KC wins.
It's gonna be American Pulse at the end of the game. Watch.
I think KC wins. I think San Francisco. I think they try to run the ball a little bit, and then they try to get behind, and then next thing you know, Brock Purdy. So I'm gonna go 31. I'm gonna go 31-14. Kansas City.
Ooh.
Just imagine the AI memes after.
What is it? Wait, what'd you say?
He said 31-14.
31-14. Kansas City. Kansas City.
Yeah.
He said domination. No respect.
Swift's got a big part in this, Toby. Swift's got a big part in this. I don't want you to think for 1 second that a woman who revenued over $400 million for the NFL has no part in this.
Well, at this point, though, he's right. She doesn't because there's no game next week.
What do you mean by that?
Like, if they lose, it doesn't make a difference. Like, this is the last game of the season.
Oh yeah, but they want her to win.
Like,
they want,
I know you're saying,
her on the
right. No, I
They
get
want
what
her
you're
to
saying,
win.
but I'm saying like them winning doesn't make it any bigger for like. There's no game next week. It's over.
them winning, and then all for 2 months straight, we see her on ESPN with the trophy and with Kelsey, and they're out in Disney with each other, and you don't
But
think
the
that
thing
this
is,
is
she
going to
won't
bring
even-
a whole
she
new
won't even-
audience?
But she won't even be able to go to Disney or go to the parade because she has to go back on.
I understand that, but I'm just saying they go to Disney for like 3 hours anyways. They don't even fucking stay that long. They go, they stay
have
right on the
ultra pass.
floats,
They
they
go
wave.
like the little parade.
They do the parade and they're out of there. I think I was watching Matthew Stafford's wife podcast when they vlogged that shit. They're like, we got to go to Disney today. We got 2 hours of Disney. Then we got to go here. They're doing press tour and shit. Like, it's all the crazy shit. So that's why I think they're gonna win. Granted, skill plays a big part in it, but man, Taylor Swift's gonna play a big part in that.
Yo, Keenan gotta be stopped, man.
Keenan's the funniest dude on the internet.
He is so funny.
Those AI Taylor Swift photos?
Individual,
Oh.
bro.
Bro, I've seen some of the craziest AI Taylor Swift pictures.
Bro,
I've ever
imagine
seen.
AI
he
called
be-
it up for this
listen,
game.
bro.
Do you see that Twitter had to break the search when you typed in her name last week?
I didn't
because
see
people
that.
were if you searched her name, because I was actually looking for something, the search was broken because there were so many AIs flooded that they were trying to make it so they were unsearchable.
Yeah,
Holy
it made the
fuck.
national news too. So
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
right after this game.
let her get the smoke.
Lawrence said he wasn't familiar with their game.
So we got so basically everybody in the chat's got case. No, we got a lot of Niners in the chat.
Yeah, there's quite a bit.
Quite a bit of Niners, which is why I think a lot of people are going to be on the Niners as well. But they've been off KC all year.
I'm just saying, just keep this in mind because when we get back on this podcast next week, when the Chiefs win, everyone's all gonna be like, I can't believe I picked against them. We do it every year, and every year like 8 weeks ago I said this. I said, guys, let's not overthink this. There's no dominant team. Let's not forget about the Chiefs. Haha, okay, Kenny, you just like the Chiefs. I'm not even a Chiefs fan. I'm just logic. Just like everyone says, and everyone says that it's rigged, it's this, it's that, but no one's picking the Chiefs. If it's so rigged, shouldn't we all be all in on the
5K,
Chiefs?
Lawrence, right?
That's why I said if I was a betting man, I'd throw
5K.
that. I'd throw that money.
At least you're consistent. But
I'm gonna put something. Listen, the Chiefs is at plus money. You know I threw something on there.
I've seen many people.
Kenny, what's Patrick Mahomes' record as an underdog, Kenny?
He's like 12-3. It's something absurd.
Tough.
And this postseason is undefeated.
And the fact that he's about to do this in the Raiders stadium is insane.
Mahomes is 10-1-1 against the spread as an underdog.
No, he's 11-1-1 now, 10-3 straight up. Yeah,
and 10-3 straight up. Yeah, give me that money. Give me that money.
You coming out of retirement for a day?
No, I won't be betting. But maybe I'll Venmo Kenny $1. I might.
I'll put your $1 on it, Neil.
Thank you.
Neil, you give me a final score you like, or you gave me a final score you like. I'll put $1 on that final score for you, Neil.
Thank you, Kenny.
Next time gonna be crazy. That's gonna be plus 50 billion.
There are pre-game, during the game, and post-game props. So, just a heads up. Which one do we go through first? Let's see. National Anthem. It's at 89.5 seconds. I'm going with the under.
You don't think Reba's going to milk it?
That's why I think it's going under, because her past performances, she takes long as hell. They're going to say, hey, we need to, get the shit on the road, so wrap shit up. So they're going to give her the little sign, like they're going to give her the little.
Hold on a second, Phil. So you're now here. Hold on a second. I just want you guys to know that every single second that television is on is airtime for Taylor Swift in the NFL. Like, I want you to remember that for a second. Every single second that that television is on and there's fucking a break in the action, that camera's going to Taylor Swift in that booth.
It's not though. You see, I'm
90 seconds minimum for that national anthem, and they're gonna pan. You're gonna see the players.
She's
and they
been
go,
on the
there's
screen
Taylor
for an
Swift.
average of 24 seconds.
Oh,
that's it.
Oh, wow. Here's our head coach crying. Oh, but there's Taylor Swift. How's she doing up there?
She's been on average 24 seconds.
Watch.
Like, what games have you guys been watching this year?
Watch.
I'm so
You'll
confused.
See it.
We can't be watching the same
things that you are, Kenny.
You'll see it.
Because they acted like, Patrick Mahomes drops back. Oh, no, we're not going to show you the pass. Let's go look at Taylor Swift taking a sip of champagne. Like, what are we talking about?
She's cheering.
Wait, you said the coach crying?
Yeah. Oh, here comes that coach crying. Oh, let's go. That's Taylor Swift up there.
Bro, who was crying?
Nick Sirianni was crying last year, wasn't he? Nick Sirianni was crying last year.
Anthem, yeah,
and during the anthem.
Marino
yeah, because he's a fraud.
My last chance here, damn.
Fucking fraud.
But yeah, everyone
he's a liar.
Overreacting and overhating on the screen time. So just let him overreact.
Definitely not hating on it. I don't give a fuck about it.
That's too funny, bro.
You had a whole segment about it. What do you mean?
I'm not hating.
No, he was telling you for your betting reasons. He was trying to give you an educated guess that the longer the game is broadcasted, the better for the NFL.
Right. So I'm going to go with the under for the national anthem. Also, coin toss, I'm going tails. Let's see. For a halftime show, Alicia Keys and I think Ludacris are going to show up for obvious reasons. Very popular songs.
No.
My Boo. And other songs. I think they make it.
You think he's even going to do My Boo, though? My Boo ain't a
They ain't going to do My Boo. They ain't going to do My Boo at a Super Bowl halftime show. Y'all, if anybody's watching this right now, do not listen to Phil on anything. This dude is gambling on thinking that Usher's going to sing My Boo at the Super Bowl halftime
like
show.
He ain't got a whole catalog of pump-up
bangers
he can play at the halftime.
Bangers. This dude's talking about My Boo.
Alicia Keys for My Boo.
Fuck. This dude.
We've had the Weeknd perform. What's the difference?
Weeknd didn't play anything sad. Not
about?
Once.
Yeah, what are you talking about? He did Blinding Lights.
Yeah, I was about to say his was.
He was all dance.
And his was during COVID year too.
He did it off his album though. That album that came out that year.
Yeah, because he
He
did
didn't
that whole
really do
broken
any- he
nose,
didn't
that
really do
stupid ass
anything.
broken nose bullshit that he was
face.
doing.
And it was the COVID year,
80
too, so like,
80s
there was no
album.
crowd.
So trash.
Like-
I hate the
Like
weekend.
Usher
now.
has to play off the crowd.
didn't
He
like-
ain't
you
going
didn't
out
like
there
that
talking
album?
about some,
I thought that one was decent.
And then
I don't know
Orange
about
Gatorade.
y'all,
goes
but I know about
winner.
us. Like, what is this?
He ain't singing Phil.
He'll
In
probably
what
do
world?
it.
And
One
Phil,
of
in
his
what
first
world
songs
does
probably
a
do it.
whole stadium of people watching football want to listen to My Boo?
People who enjoy R&B, the fuck?
Yeah, you know they ran them
Phil.
demographics. They ran them demographics. They say
Phil.
you gotta play this, and this.
How many Super Bowls have you watched? How many slow
How many
songs do they-
R&B songs have they played in the Super Bowl ever?
Forget
They're
R&B,
not about
just,
to- they're-
just
you
slow.
know-
Like,
Bro, you know what? He's gonna hold on to this, and if they play that shit, we're never
I'll
gonna
actually just
For like 6 months straight.
Just
if they do, fine. But like, he's out there talking. Oh, he's gonna bring Alicia Keys from.
I
like,
personally
but that's
don't
the
see
other
it
thing
either.
though. Like, why would you bring Alicia Keys to do my at that? Like, we're gonna do My Boo, and I'm gonna bring Alicia Keys out for it. Like, for what?
because they always have cameos in the Super
like,
Bowl.
like at this point,
They don't always have cameos at the Super Bowl. They don't
Yeah,
always.
they don't always have. They don't always.
No, there was the weekend didn't have one. There was a bunch of times.
Timberlake didn't have one his last time he.
Yeah, there was a
They
bunch of
did
times
that.
people.
They did that West Coast thing too, but
that was all
But that was
planned.
a West
They were-
Coast show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was all planned, and like Rihanna was supposed to bring somebody out, and never brought anybody out. Like,
mostly,
yeah, he was supposed to bring
Maroon
out
5
ASAP.
did it, Lady Gaga did it.
Yeah, like they don't really do that shit anymore. They did it like once or twice.
Well, these are already places.
But let's ask. So Phil, if he's bringing out Ludacris, are they also going to do Lovers and Friends since they're doing My Boo too?
Oh,
in my mind, so absolutely.
That's that heat right there.
Lil Jon.
Oh,
Real ones would enjoy it. Real ones would know.
I'm not saying I wouldn't enjoy it, but you're telling me Usher's going to go on at halftime talking about some. Tell me again.
Absolutely.
Tell me again, my baby. I would blast
I just
that
don't see
music.
I just don't see it.
I would record it and be playing.
I would be
repeat.
so
What we talking
happy.
He
about?
said, "Sing the whole song right now, or I'm leaving."
And if we sing the whole song, we're getting copyrighted. So
That's
Good
a
point,
fact.
Phil.
we
Phil,
don't need a
good
Paul
point.
Pierce episode taken down.
We only get 10 seconds at a time.
What did we get
Yeah.
taken down? Was it Paul? It was the Paul
It
Pierce
was
skit.
Monica!
It'll be our second Paul Pierce.
Because I
It'll be
said
our second
that
podcast taken down.
shit.
Yeah, we don't want a second podcast.
There's some
taken
money
down.
to be made, and he was fired.
Just go on Apple
That shit
Music,
was
Spotify,
so
and
crazy.
Just play it in your ear.
He was on a bender during that time.
There's
Paul,
money. There's
Paul
money.
Pierce was bugging on socials, everything. He was out of pocket.
It was COVID, bro. Man couldn't leave his house. He didn't know what to do.
Yeah. So also for the winner, whoever wins, it's going to be Orange Gatorade. That's the last.
Orange Gatorade, okay.
I don't mind that, Phil. I like orange Gatorade, but I think
You said I
I'm
need
thinking
the
it's
ones
going
for
to
money.
be red.
And orange.
Lovers and Friends, I could see over My Boo. Bro, I'll tell you right now, there ain't no R&B song being played on that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Usher has a
Usher's
whole
catalog is
catalog
R&B.
of
Yeah,
No,
he has so
Usher's
many-
whole catalog is R&B though, bro. So that's
Plus, he's still making.
You're talking
he's
about
still
no
making
smooth
music
R&B.
too.
Yeah, he's got an album that comes out Friday. Why do you
Yeah,
think he's
so
doing
like,
halftime?
and
show?
he's
That's
got
marketing.
he's got stuff that's actually on the radio. He's gonna definitely have. So whatever's on the radio, y'all need to do your research, and now let you know.
He just dropped a new single last week. The new album comes out on Friday. Usher
Also,
might be
they're
up that
going
bitch.
to have artificial rain so we can reenact the burn.
What are the
scene.
chances we get?
No, just-
What are the chances we get love in this club in that motherfucker? Oh my god,
That
I
one we
could-
that one we
I
could
can
get.
see. I can see that.
He might even come out to Love in This Club. Honestly,
that would be
There,
crazy.
there was a first song prop.
I said that. I said that or yeah.
He's probably gonna come out to
feel
just
like
because
yes,
it's
you obviously-
the
I think
yeah,
it's
but
gonna
no,
be
but I
one of
think
them.
it's something like you build up to because then you can have Ludacris.
Right, and that's what I
was.
was saying. That's what I was saying too. I don't know. I think he's got
Alicia Keys is
more than
nice.
enough. So
But so Phil,
gonna be
what
tough
song-
to
when's he gonna do Burn?
When
Ooh.
artificial rain starts dropping.
the artificial rain.
Have
And you
artificial
got
rain,
it bad.
Yep, you're gonna see a whole bunch of Tom Dubois from the Boondocks when he reenacted that shit. It's gonna be the same exact thing, same exact scenario. They're artificial rain. They're gonna make it.
What if he just comes out there and just does fucking slow jams? Everybody's like, what the fuck is that?
You think we'll get that? You think we'll get that? Oh my God song too?
Oh, yeah, you definitely will.
Oh my God.
That might be an opening song, too.
In love.
Yeah.
Actually, that might
Found
be the
you
opening song.
finally, it make me wanna say.
Shit, I'm gonna have to check the first song props.
Mm.
Get back to
We'll get like DJ. Got
What was
us
that
all,
off of? What was that shit? It was off the purple album.
Are we gonna get Are we gonna get
Was
I
it
Need a
Raymond?
Girl?
Was
Wait,
it
Phil. Are
Raymond
we gonna
versus-
get I Need a Girl? We gonna get P Diddy come out too? Maybe we'll get a.
This year, I don't know about the. I don't. Probably not.
I don't know about that.
Nope, we do not want that controversy out there.
Oh, imagine if I'd be so happy if we got Love in This Club, man. That would be. I love that song. It was my
Maybe
MySpace song for the longest time.
Love in This Club, and we get Jeezy to come out.
Oh, and now we're just getting crazy with the
Now we're
cameos.
cooking.
Oh,
R.
R. Kelly,
with
R.
same
Kelly,
girl.
same girl, and we get R. Kelly cameo from prison. Just
Put him on the
put him on
jumbotron.
the jumbotron.
Could you imagine?
We're coming in live from Cook
No,
County Jail.
it'll be like Lil Wayne
This is
recording
the
that song for
remix.
Drake. Why is it?
Yo, y'all stupid.
A day pass is crazy.
What about you think? What about we could get New Flame, Chris Brown cameo,
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross, Chris Brown cameo.
Yeah. So what we discovered is we don't know what he about to come out to because
He
he's got
got
bangers.
too much.
You don't
heat.
play climax.
He got too much heat.
They just
It's
gonna
tough.
cancel the second half. So we just about to head.
Nah, they need to bring back verses. That's what they need to do.
Yes, they do.
They need to bring that back. Usher and somebody.
Usher will really smoke so many people. People don't even.
Usher, Chris Brown.
I'm sorry, but here's the thing.
CB.
Damn,
Because Chris
CB.
Brown got 45
I don't know.
Like,
CB's a little
like-
crazy.
It's got to be Chris because he's got 45 song albums.
Yeah, like he don't play around. That last
Usher would be like
album he just dropped is good
against
too.
Usher. It's kind of
11,
tough.
I think it's
Usher,
called 11.
that would be
Well, that's
I
the
would
thing,
love
like,
to
it
see a
has to
Usher
be
Chris Brown versus.
because like there's like
There's nobody that's gonna be
Usher's
able
gonna
to
beat everybody else,
Yeah,
and Chris Brown's gonna beat everybody else, and he's gonna beat Usher too.
CB different, man. He's just unfortunate event,
Make me want to say.
but he's still great though. Oh man, Super Bowl Sunday.
We'll come back for the week.
We had a lot of people in here tonight, Lawrence. A lot of talking
Yeah,
tonight.
Yeah, we did, yeah. Because they just wanted to come in and get their 2 cents.
It's that extra hour early. That's what it was. Everybody coming in a little spicy, you know. 8:30, people are ready for bed. 7:30, they're still spicy.
Man,
Like
these
chicken
motherfuckers,
patty.
they still
JFK
up.
middle school.
All these people that was in there, they posted on.
I can chicken patty be hitting them.
Bro, let me tell you something. Anybody that never had to experience a lunch at JFK before, y'all missed out on some of the best food of all time. The fries, extra fries, chicken
Can't
patty,
relate.
spicy buffalo chicken pizza.
I was a Donovan kid.
I used to just go to the line and be like, "Just give me fries." They'd be
Just
like, "Double
give me
fries,
Give it all.
double fries."
Bro, them fries were crazy too. Oh,
They give you the
Genius
cup.
outfits, that's you.
the
Go
cup.
to the cup, smash it
And-
on the table.
Kenny, every time that one side had better fries, one side had the
Always.
always. We used to get in trouble for smashing
I don't
those
remember
cups
none
on
of
the
that
table.
shit, bro.
The snack bar. Let me get a red and blue slushy.
Red and
mix
blue slushy.
Mixed. he said.
Mix that up.
with a Star Crunch.
How much were those
Where
slushies?
the
Were like 50
stars
cents,
go?
weren't they? The
Yeah, like
slushies were like
50
50
With a little
cents.
Star Crunch on the side.
Oh,
Go to the
cosmic
snack bar
brownie
with
on the
$1.
side.
What y'all
real
want?
quick.
Well,
We
but
balled
now,
today. I got $1.50.
overrated as hell now.
I
Yeah.
got $1.50.
Yeah, let me. They closed the snack bar, didn't they? When we were in school.
Yeah.
Didn't-
Well, no. It was still there when we were there. The year after, Michelle Obama got on her health kick. So
That's
it's-
right.
Oh,
Damn. Thanks, Obama.
but now Star Crunch.
Thanks, Obama.
In this case, he ain't wrong.
Wait,
that sounded crazy.
Ooh, I'll think about it.
We don't want to be parts of your illegal gambling, so please take it to a group chat
No.
outside of this.
program.
The feds.
Yep. Neil's gonna be a sneaky spy for the feds. That's why.
Federal.
Ain't nothing sneaky about it.
You see these offshore accounts he's trying to use? Oh, get him.
All right, what else we got? We got anything else? We gonna end this shit or what? What you want to do?
We gotta end it. Neil had to be out.
That's true. What time is it? Oh fuck. All right.
8:26.
I can just leave. Y'all want to continue?
No.
I just don't know what else. We don't really have much else to talk about. I mean, that's
Yeah,
all.
we're really dumb, man.
Nah,
Game
definitely not
over
from
with.
the.
We're not talking about basketball on Super Bowl week. We're just not
Who do we
doing
think's
it.
gonna win Super Bowl MVP? I mean,
So, If
yeah.
it's I think if the 49ers win, I think it'll be McCaffrey.
Yes.
And if the Chiefs win, we already know.
Taylor Swift.
Oh shit. We already know it's going to funny hair.
Yep.
Yeah, give it to
Carmen
Funny
Apple.
Hair.
Watch it be a defensive player though, like Chris
Nah.
Jones or something.
Nope,
With
it's going to be
Jerry Sneed.
Mahomes because they're going to win. But on the off chance, I mean, it's not going to happen because they ain't going to lose the game. But it will be Brock Purdy because they're trying to push a narrative. That boy's elite. That boy is special.
MVP candidate for a reason.
Oh man, if it was any
Nation.
other fucking quarterback at this spot, they'd be like, he's carried by his
Tony
weapons.
plus 10,000.
Tony.
Honestly,
Is he
Bro,
activated?
listen, hold on now. He did have two
perfect time for him to show
up.
Is he
2
activated?
touchdowns, 2 yards.
Yo, did you see they asked him at Super Bowl Media Day what it would take for him to be a number one receiver? And he said, they just got to throw me the ball.
Throw me the ball.
You know what happens when they throw
He
you the ball?
said that's reason he need targets. He said
You said that's reasonable. They throw it to him and he drops it. What are you talking about?
he
Like
needs
a bad
targets. He said to be the number one.
also they
What?
activated Sky Moore today as
You
well.
can't be the number one and get the ball thrown to you
If
twice.
he doesn't.
You can't be the number one and drop the ball every time we throw it to you.
That's true. It looks like Rasheed Rice is.
It
the
doesn't
guy.
look like he is.
He said
what?
He said you got better
Number
hands.
one.
Yeah,
Oh, Rasheed Rice is the number one by far.
yeah. NFL
Not even
football is
close.
just no joke though, bro. I don't know if you ever seen one, but
Some things big.
and I was about to say I think he's got small hands too. I think that's what they were saying. He's dropping the ball in New York too. He said, "We're not talking basketball on Super Bowl."
We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We got a show after Super Bowl to talk about the Super Bowl that just happened, and then we got basketball after that. We got basketball, we got golf, we could talk about hockey too. We got March Madness coming up. My son Kenny's got the Pac wrestle locked in over there.
Thank God.
Not
March
much.
Madness is coming.
My son Kenny's got the whack and the Pac both going over there at the one on different screens. He's gonna be like that cameraman at Super Bowl trying to decide if he wants to show the pass or Taylor. He's like, oh, Pac, whack.
He's not wrong. Mountain West basketball, baby. I love
See?
watching that shit. 10 o'clock at night. It's the first time I get to sit down and just put the TV on. Get to watch some San Diego State.
Those games go late too. Those games
They
go
do,
on
bro.
late.
They're like from 10 to like 12:30. You kidding me?
Yeah.
What?
Those games go late.
Last year, that's why I made so much money on San Diego State in March because I watched them all year.
Yep.
Oh, did you put a futures yet for the champion?
Oh, it's gonna be UConn.
I was just gonna say I think
UConn's
UConn.
repeating.
I was thinking UConn too.
Yeah.
I was also thinking UConn, and I was also thinking Houston, but Houston's been scaring me lately.
Houston is a good defensive team, but when they have to play a team that actually like knows how to play offense, like
They
they did
lose.
against Kansas the other day,
Yeah,
exactly.
they got hooped on against Kansas.
Exactly. Because when they play a good coach in the postseason who's going to like tell his team to be patient and not fall into the trap, that's what's going to happen.
Plus 70. Oh, come here. Definitely.
UConn's going back to back, baby.
Oof. All right, Lawrence. Any last words?
Me? No, I ain't got none.
Apparel? Plug it.
You already know, man. What inspires you? Apparel. NBA is here now.
Tatum shirt is here. Shout
All
out.
dogs up there, you know. You got people requesting, and they can't just be grateful for what's up there. But it's okay. We're gonna roll with the punches, you know.
I asked one question.
Hey, man. Listen. It's not just you.
Oh, I thought you were shooting shots.
You can take it for how if you think it's a shot. Then it's a shot.
Wow.
Pussy. You're a pussy.
Hey, we're gonna have over 50 NBA players up there probably by the end of the month. Gonna continue to work at it, put them up there. But we got 12 dogs up there right now. So inspireyouapparel.com. We live, we active.
Also, if you're a betting fan and you need some max wins out there, hats. I need the max.
I need the Max Ween.
Drake.
What about you, Kenny?
Drake might be laying low the next couple weeks because of unfortunate circumstances. But
All right, easy there, killer. I don't know how he came up in the group chat the other day, but someone brought up Wilt Chamberlain, and I just would like to bring up again.
Oh, yeah.
Those of you that don't
Yeah.
know, Wilt Chamberlain is a myth. He's an old wise tale. 100 points never happened. If I have video evidence of Babe Ruth playing baseball,
Rookie Babe Ruth.
I have video
How
evidence
dare
of
you
Wilt
disrespect the
Chamberlain
GOAT?
play in exhibition volleyball games.
Oh, but Kenny, it was untelevised, and
Yeah,
there
I
was
don't
only 100
care.
people in the stands.
Apparently, there's a
Guess-
clip of the fourth quarter
Guess
floating
what?
around somewhere.
That makes it sound even worse.
And that was
Oh,
also
but
the
he-
highest scoring basketball game in history, Kenny.
But wait a minute. Wait a minute, Neil.
Yeah, just do it. Kenny scored 100 points, guys.
I scored 100. I scored 100. Okay? So, yeah, Wilt Chamberlain is an old wives' tale. And I say all this to say this. Because if these mother suckers are scoring 70-something on the regular in the NBA now, they're the greatest scorers I've ever seen in my life. And you're not going to tell me that Wilt Chamberlain is.
Fuck out of here.
Okay.
Imagine LeBron James playing against Wilt Chamberlain and those guys and those boys back then.
He scored 150, man.
Easy. 150 plus 50 rebounds.
Magic.
Bro, Bill Russell is one of the most unathletic champions in the history of the game, and he
Bruh.
dominated an era of basketball. And
Bruh,
I'm
There's like
supposed to
18
believe
well.
that.
There's like
Come
18
on.
total.
Could you listen? We not even listen. Not even LeBron. Forget LeBron. We dropped Gerald Green back in the 60s. They're going to put him in jail for witchcraft from jumping so high.
Did you do a 360 dunk? What the fuck is this?
Bro, like
Head above the rim.
yeah, like bro, he's
With half
gonna
a finger?
just violate every single possession. Every single possession is a violation. Like,
line
we're
dunk.
not even gonna talk about the like KDs and all that. Like you just even old boy from the Mavs that's on the Mavs right now. Derek Jones?
They're
Oh,
Jones,
yeah.
You put him in the 60s, he's violating too.
How about old boy with the goggles that played for the Bucks back in the day and won the dunk competition? What was Jeremy Evans? What was his name?
Oh,
Jeremy
Yes.
Evans, yeah.
Yeah, put
Yeah,
Jeremy
yeah,
Evans back there.
Yeah.
Put
That's all
7'5"
that's all
Put,
they
put
was
Matt
really
McClung
doing.
in there. God.
Mac
But yeah, so
McClung.
all I'm saying, I just would like to let everybody know Wilt Chamberlain is a myth and it never happened. So stop every time these guys score a ridiculous amount of points saying, yeah, but they're never going to catch Wilt. Well, Wilt didn't catch Wilt, so I don't want to hear it.
So the real leader is Kobe 81.
Absolutely.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, we witnessed that. There's footage of
From
that.
start to finish. You actually watch that shit.
Yep.
Poor Jones.
Can he stand strong on that?
Yeah,
Ten
because
goes
it was-
down. He's
it
a
was
myth,
a-
bro. He's an
Never
old wise
happened.
tale. He's an old wise tale. I'm over it. I'm
I
done
was about to
with
say,
it.
don't let Kenny see something on Twitter. He going right to the chat, and he gotta.
Oh, I get
he gotta
aggravated.
vent.
We
He gotta
just
vent.
take it at people's word. Like we don't believe nothing nobody says about evidence. But when Will scored 100, oh yeah, he scored 100. Like that doesn't even
Oh,
sound
man.
real, and we just accept.
That might have been my fault because I'm the one that sent the Babe Ruth rookie clip.
Yeah, that's what it was. And then he started going in, and I'm like, I got back to my phone. I'm like, oh shit, somebody said something about Wilt again.
It's like, we have rookie Babe Ruth footage, but we don't have this.
Oh, man. There's interviews where he said he was with Bill and they were talking about how the rules had just changed in NBA.
Yep.
He said he would average 70.
Okay,
And that was in the 90s. I'm like, oh.
okay.
Bro, they really said bro had 52 points, 32 rebounds,
Per game.
16 blocks. Like
There's only 18s in the league. That's why. And all the more milkmen. Well, where's
He
the
was
milk?
playing
Jordan's
against
milkmen?
me.
Literally. Me. No, Kenny, not you.
No,
You weren't
right,
allowed.
not
Me.
Right.
Playing against me.
You weren't allowed. Wow.
You're only allowed to have a handful of them in the league.
Yeah, only
And
only,
Bill and Wilt. That was it.
only a
Bruh.
handful.
Yo, they thought they were crazy. Imagine putting
Kareem too, Kenny.
They would chase him out. They would chase him outside to the bus. If Gerald Green was in the 50s and 60s.
They would have just shot him in the stadium. What is that?
He's doing 360 windmills
Behind
and
the
shit.
back, through his legs.
Actually, someone said that argument of why it actually
He
exists.
said his head is
The
at the
record.
top of the backboard. This is crazy.
That was someone's argument for some reason.
Could you imagine prime Dwight Howard back then?
Oh my.
With those
I
fucking
can-
shoulder
If Will scored
blades?
100, He would have scored 300. If
300.
Wilt really scored 100, he scored 300.
Yeah.
No, even I was gonna say Shaq.
Shaq.
Shaq would have put
Shaq scored 500 points.
He would have
Post
dunked
spin
the ball
dunk.
50
Post
times for
spin
sure.
dunk. Post spin dunk.
He would have
Alley,
dunked the
post
ball
spin
50
dunk.
times.
He
for
sent
sure.
he sent real professional basketball players into the stands. What the fuck do you think he would do against me?
Who's the one dude on the Knicks that threw the ball at him?
Oh, who was
He
that?
drop
Was it
stepped into
Lambeer?
him and-
No, it wasn't
Nah.
Lambeer. Who was it?
No, I think
It
Charles Barkley did that.
wasn't Sean Bradley, I think.
I thought Charles Barkley did it.
I think it was
No,
Sean,
it wasn't. They fought earlier.
It was Sean Bradley. He's a white
tall
dude.
yeah.
He did like a drop step and then like charged into his chest and then dunked
He like
it and then threw
dunked
the
on
ball.
him and like he had him like the guy was like stuck in his like legs, and Shaq came down and just went like this to him.
Smacked
The
around
guy
him and everything.
Remember,
He got up and
like
took the
when
ball.
Big
and-
men didn't have to be talented or athletic, and then like Shaq came in the league, and it was like, well, there goes that theory now, guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
You should be like, just go find the tallest guy in the world, and just put him down there. Now it's like,
And whoever was playing Shaq knew they was about to get worked the whole game.
Oh yeah, all day long.
They had
Could you
no
imagine
chance.
just waking up and saying, "Who we got today?" Oh shit!
Oh shit.
He said, "You got the coach got the clipboard.
Oh.
You got a shield sack. You know you go do it. You go do that shit."
Shaq. How about when they look at the other side? Like, oh yeah, we got Penny Hardaway Jr. too.
Right.
Like, oh yeah, we got a guard.
I was about to say that Shaq was different.
That Shaq
I was talking
was-
about.
That
I was
Shaq
talking
was
about
running the
Lakers.
floor too.
That Shaq was running the floor.
That
Shaq was fresh out of college running the floor. 7'2",
7'3", right,
7'2", 245, a lean 245 at 7'3".
Penny was crazy too, man.
Yep.
Penny was tough.
I never got a pair of phone pauses ever in my life. Never.
Me neither. They never had my size.
Yeah.
Because I was never going first thing in the morning to go and get them because I just didn't do that.
Nope.
And my
He
size
was ahead of his time, man. Dribbling moves and
A
everything.
lot of guys back then were like white chocolate for the Kings. The man would have been good in basketball these days.
That's a fact.
Jason Williams would have been really good in today's game.
Wait, AAU culture? What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
ISO.
Right.
ISO. Give me the ball.
Well, I mean, I guess my last words
Imagine
would
what his
be
TikTok would look like.
shout out to the MetLife Stadium for hosting the 2026 World Cup final.
Soccer players. My life.
Oh yeah, they better get their recovery ready.
So I don't know what's
Messi.
going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen because a lot of these soccer players are going to tear their ligaments because I don't know if these stadiums are going to switch over to regular grass or they're going to.
They not switching nothing for nobody.
I'm wondering if FIFA's going to I'm wondering if FIFA's going to say, okay,
listen.
No, but it's 2 years out, so maybe they'll switch it.
I've been on that field before. That shit really traps your cleats. It's crazy.
yeah, bro, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying
because
these
it's 2
world
years
soccer
out,
players.
they might like maybe this is like their final like okay, we're gonna get the World Cup now. Like let's go to natural grass.
Right.
They must already be in conversation since they announced that. Because
they've
the
already
players,
made it.
the players even for Messi, he was like, I'm not playing. I'm
Messi-
Yeah,
only playing-
Messi
even
don't play
in-
half his games in MLS.
half his
I don't
games in the
blame him.
MLS because they know. Listen, they know they play on real grass. Every European football team plays in real grass. Every single one.
Apparently,
And they very 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 rarely tear ACLs and they never tear Achilles ever. And like it's fucking insane how often the injury happens on these stadiums.
Turf is dangerous, man.
But did you see the they actually did a study though. It was for this year, maybe last year as well. I can't remember, but they said that it was a 50-50 split with non-contact injuries causing ACLs. I think it's more so now in the NFL. Just guys are bigger, stronger, and faster than ever, and like you're not supposed to be that big and move that fast on these ligaments, so it doesn't matter where you're playing. Obviously, the turf doesn't
not preparing your body too.
Yep.
Yeah, I would say the turf doesn't help, but I think you're right, Kenny. I mean, when you got the lineman like what happened in that KC Baltimore game, when you're a lineman like that and you're getting juked out by Lamar and your body's 300 pounds going one way and your knees going the other, that's not a good recipe for disaster there.
And John, I was about to say, yeah.
Yeah, but they're gonna make so much money from this. These stadiums are gonna make so much money. Like these games are gonna be.
Hold on. So explain this because I don't know how it works. Do they play the qualifiers and everything somewhere else, and then the final's gonna be there?
No, they'll play games there too.
So okay, all right. I wasn't. Yeah, so then New York City's gonna be fucking jumping now.
Yeah, there's gonna be games at I think Mexico City, LA, and I think MetLife too. I gotta look up
But-
the exact schedule.
People are complaining just because MetLife. I mean, you've been there, Lawrence. It's like one of the least walkable stadiums in the whole professional sports.
Oh my
And the way the
goodness.
soccer fans are, like, it's
Bruh.
illegal. It's illegal to walk to MetLife. So they're like, people have to prepare themselves like from now on how it's going to work.
Yeah, you feel me? So you got to be in the, because it's literally off of a highway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
mean, I mean, America's not really set up to do this. Like, we're really not.
No, it really isn't.
Because,
like,
I mean,
the
if you
Olympics, all this, we're not.
Like, we're not set up to do this. Like, if you want to go, like for example,
I can't think of any stadium that's like super urban, like right in the middle of everything, where it is walkable and there's
Cleveland.
not highways and shit.
I don't know if you've ever been to Cleveland.
There are a few that are, but just even not like, I don't know. It just seems like.
But I'm not even talking about. I'm not even talking
Yeah.
about that. I'm talking about the fact that if you want to go, okay, so we got to go play our game in MetLife, and then that's our qualifier. Tomorrow we got to go play in SoFi. So now you got to hop
Yeah.
on a plane and fly 6.5 hours.
That's what
I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
where
Like,
the
we're just not
qualifiers
really.
play.
Yeah, we're just not really set up to do this. Like, it's different.
Like, versus,
like
when
if you
look
do a
forward, when they do it
European,
in, like
France, you
did
could
it
hop
in,
on a
like,
train and be there in 20 minutes to get to Germany. Like,
or something
Italy.
when they did them in like I forgot but like they legit built the stadiums with just a shit ton of land. They're like, let's build 6 stadiums right here.
It was the World Cup, and wherever it was, they just had it. Saudi Arabia, was it? No.
Yeah, there you go.
It was Qatar. I think it was Qatar.
Yeah, Qatar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
they have
first everyone
the
was
Crown
like
Prince.
outraged.
The Crown Prince was like, "Yeah, I have $100 billion. I'm gonna build the nicest stadiums I can build for no reason."
Yeah, because remember at first they were all outraged. How could you put it there? And they're like, because he's going to build the nicest things we've ever seen in our entire life. So shut up.
Yeah.
And they're right on top of each other. Like you said, though, now you have a game in MetLife. Oh, I got to go play my qualifier in LA. Oh, now I got to go down to Hard Rock. Oh, we're going to be in Atlanta next week. Like, okay, that's cool, but that's not fun.
No.
Yeah. They're probably sitting at the table right now arguing back and forth.
Yeah, so I think they're gonna do something a little different. Maybe they're gonna do each group will have a stadium, and they'll just play all their games there instead of traveling. And then the final will be in MetLife. So I don't know. It's gonna be. Listen, I'm excited. I'm gonna try to go to a game, maybe several, if I can get my hands on tickets. That's a once in a lifetime opportunity. The World Cup is once in a lifetime opportunity.
It won't ever be in a 10. It won't be in within a 10-hour radius ever again. Probably
Never. The closest it'll be is Canada, probably.
Yeah.
In Vancouver.
Speaking of, I said hockey instead of soccer. I don't know if anybody's interested in women's hockey, but starting a couple months, Utica is going to be hosting the women's International Hockey World Championship. So
yeah, so we actually had here
that.
not too long ago. I think it was about 2 months ago, right before Christmas. We had the #1 women's hockey team in the country or in the world here. They were at the Nexus Center. Yep.
Yeah, and they're going to be coming back in a couple months for the international game. So
yep,
we might have to go to a couple because that's just kind of cool. It's right in our backyard.
Let's say less.
All right, man, we're gonna get up out of here. A little bit longer.
My last words.
You started it.
I thought my fault.
Yeah, you did.
No, he started it.
What?
Yeah, you started it.
What?
I don't remember what it was, but you did go first.
You went first.
Yeah, because
I
went after you. I definitely went after you.
Yeah, you definitely did.
Yeah.
Side plug. Super Bowl week and NBA All-Star weekends right after that.
Daytona 500 too.
Damn, a lot of events. Just some Baller Central updates for people who are fans of both.
This is IBTE Sports. This
relax.
is not Baller Central.
Relax.
You got to leave.
This dude
go somewhere, sir.
Crazy. Go ahead, bro.
Also, Kenny and one's been on Ball Central both times before as well. So, but yeah. So All-Star Weekend's coming up, and we're doing our 3rd annual charity event. We haven't picked the charity yet, but basically 2v2, Elijah and John defending their title. All donations are welcome. I'll post a link, whatever, on my page. So, hey, stay tuned. Looking forward to it. Before I was really interrupted. Carry on.
All right.
Mill's crazy, bro.
And
all right, man.
freak
We
out.
appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure to sub to the YouTube channel. Like and share this video on YouTube and Facebook. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us. We're an hour early tonight because our delinquent
Check out the
co-host.
social.
Yeah, he needed another accommodation.
I had dinner.
Oh, it is.
Oh yeah,
It's always dinner.
that's right.
You
He's
supposed to leave for
gonna be
dinner
like,
17 minutes ago then.
he's gonna be
Bro
like, you
can't
guys
come watch
didn't
the Super
invite
Bowl with us
me.
because
And
he's
then
got
at
to go to
halftime,
dinner.
he's like, you guys didn't invite me
Yeah.
at all.
Man, I didn't get no invite.
Yeah, yes.
Hate motherfuckers like that.
Door jump right in
But
this.
we up out of here, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. We're gonna be back next week. Hey, and if you're betting, bet responsibly. Don't bet on the fucking Gatorade color, the national anthem. Don't do
That was
that.
personal. Just a little bit.
we up out of here, man. Peace out.
Peace.